Somebody, I'm so tired. I am. I know. I can still complain. What love life. Oy vey. Hello. 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 I cannot even see myself. My tablet is dying. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Oh my god. So loud. Right. This time I'm loud. I'm going to try not forget my charger is charging. Okay, I'm gonna set myself a timer. I'm gonna be like, what's this timer for? And it's to swap the cable back to the phone. Just needs a quick little juice up. Right. Okay. What are we doing? Korean pancakes. I have prepped some beef tendons for the other day, and so I've got some really lovely, hopefully very, very, very tender melty beef tendons. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Literally, I'm just gonna do a very simple batter. It's gonna be flour and a bit of I could do a rice flour one, to be fair. That'd be quite fun. Actually, I have a lot of rice flour to use up, I think. Do a rice flour. Yeah, rice flour Korean pancake. At this point, is it even a Korean pancake anymore? I feel like it's only in shape and not much else. But that's okay. We are going to do that. Right. Let me pour myself a drink because I'm so thirsty. Goliath. I swear we had ice. Did we not make ice? Ice. 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 Baby. We have lime salt today. Delicious. So good. Summer drink obsession. So that's what we're having. Right. Cheers. Not cold enough. Needs more rustling. Nice. To be fair, the pancakes themselves are really not going to take long. It's going to be me chopping up things real slowly. So let's watch me do that. We want some carrots. And hello, Kate. Welcome. We are doing some Korean. Well, I say Korean pancakes. It's going to be very very loosely Korean pancakes because what I'm putting in them is very not Korean pancakes. It's just savory pancakes, which happen to be of the Korean method because everything I'm putting in them is not Korean. But it's okay. It's going to be delicious, so that's all that matters. We have carrots, onions, maybe something green. Hello, Wizzle. Something green. We'll do peppers. I feel like none of these ingredients actually go into a Korean pancake, but oh, Sure. That was a loud bell. And monks, thank you. Just waiting for the waiting for the emotes to go. Yeah, there it is. Woo! Am I delayed? Who knows? We're getting emotes. Whistle 10-month subscription. Very exciting. Very exciting. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. This right here, true day one. This way. No, yeah, this way. True day one. Whizzle found my channel on the very first day I started streaming. How incredible is that? Man's still here. I'm not scared him away yet. Yet. It's so good to have you. Oh, just knock my drink. We were in Tokyo yesterday. I was visiting a friend last night, which was very nice. I haven't seen her in a couple of years, so it was very nice. And then we, yeah, basically just had a lovely lunch in Tokyo and then came back. It's been chucking it down with rain. So, we were gonna like, you know, be out and about and do stuff, but it was just so wet and so dreary. So we're like, nope, just come home. And then once we got back, we were like, yeah, we're just gonna get back and then stream. And then like the traffic was so bad because everyone's driving instead of, walking or busing, because of the rain. It was like took us like twice as long to get home from the station than it usually takes us. So apologies for that. Yeah, it's currently rainy season in Japan. We have a rainy season, kind of mid to late June. We get like 2-3 weeks of just straight rain. Um, and then it gets hot, unbearably hot. To be fair, yesterday was a bit unbearably hot as well. It's unbearably hot and then it rains, so it's just so humid at any given point in time. Like I swear the humidity is like 100%. Like we're just walking through straight water. I swear it is that hot. It's not fun when like humidity is like high and it is also like 30 something. It's no good. It makes you not want to do anything. Yeah. It's awful because you sweat and then it just stays on you because it doesn't evaporate, it doesn't go anywhere. It's the worst. Just going to eat these peppers. Sounds like the humidity here. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome, welcome. Apologies for the delayed start. The weather has just put everything in a bit of a shambles. That's the word. In summer, the weather is always summer. It's the ban. No hate for summer here. Ugh. Can we get a Weather Girls cover? What does that mean? Is that a band? Is that a song? Cover as in a song cover? We are gonna go for a really nice thin strips on our, I say that and then I start cutting chunks out of this. Thin strips on our peppers so they kind of cook quickly because we're going to put these raw into the pancake batter. So I'm going to try and keep them really thin so we can actually have cooked peppers rather than raw crunchy peppers in the pancake. The garden will love the rain. Yep, absolutely. You ain't gonna humor the question. I don't understand. Am I missing something? Am I showing my ignorance? Is there something I should know? Have I offended someone? AKA husbando. I feel like husband is offended. Ignorance. Help. I assume it's knowing my husband though, and the kind of things he always gets offended by me. I never know music stuff. Like he always, this band, and I'm like, you come on now, once forever offended by my lack of music knowledge. He's always sometimes he's like, oh, this, and I say yes, and he's like, oh my god, so get so excited when I actually know something. I'm sorry, I only listen to like the hits. I have very basic taste. I feel like I'm not gonna need all of this carrot, but I feel like I'm being very vegetable in this, so I feel like even if it's a bit unbalanced, I'm gonna add all the carrot. However, knowing your husband, I think it might something to do with See, it could go either way. It could be a music thing, or it could be just like actual weather girl things. You're gonna, you're going to defend yourself here. It's one way to get him to fess up about what he's talking about. Mm. My timer's going off to replug in my phone. See how we're doing. There's also a lot of onion. I fear there may be a lot of onion. Oh no! I forgot I set those up. Oh no, I've done it. I've done this to myself. Wait, hang on a minute. How charged are we? 10%. Nah, this is too little charge. Hang on a minute. How long is sing mode? I don't actually know what I set up for myself. How long is sing mode? I'd turn up the music. I just heard Michael turn up the sound on his stream so he can listen to me, even though he's literally right there. 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes on the clock. Good lord. Why am I doing this to myself? Thank you, by the way. Thank you for the redeem. I literally set them up like yesterday when the notification came through that that was possible. And I was like, you know what? Let's go. Okay, 3 minutes on the clock. I cannot, I cannot acapella this. I need some beats, please. I need help. Let me stop the clock. Hang on. Help. I am not prepared. I'm grossly unprepared is what I am. Huh? I need something. I need something. I just need Michael beatboxing in the side. I feel like I need to be in it together. Yeah, but I don't have a tune. Okay. Caveat. I have not even a single tune in a bone of my body. So Michael can attest. He was very surprised I even put it in the redeem list in the first place. Um, but the sheer panic I just felt when that redeem went off, I feel like I need to take it off. This is not good for my heart. What is that? Ads. It's okay. Timer has not gone off. I am so lost. I I need a beat that I can hold for 3 minutes. I'm not gonna even know what to say. How do I do this? Come up with a melody in my head and go with it. What is a melody? Can I just dance for 3 minutes instead? No, I can't. I'm literally sweating. I did this to myself. I did. It's immediately coming off the redeem list. I have decided. Someone redeem Happy Swap. I'm actually frozen. Like, can you give me an example? How do you sing a sentence? Like music doesn't help. Like I promise you. You need to come up with like a childish rhythm. A childish rhythm. This should have been much more than 100. This is great. Yeah, I'm taking it all. Immediate takedown. Can you sing with me? No, don't even sing in real life. I do. Nowhere. Not not frozen chat. Okay. No. I fear this is I fear I have cornered myself. Okay, no. All seriousness aside, the timer is going off. So let's do. I'm actually so flustered. I'm hot. Let's done. Why did I do this to myself? Oh, good lord. Let me put a. Let me put. No, but I genuinely, my brain has frozen on how to sing. Like, what is singing? A fan has been set, so I do not die of heat. No, I will sing, I will sing, I will sing, I will sing. I think I've just, like, set myself up too much. I feel like I just hyped myself for no reason. Yeah, don't say that. Okay, timer starts now. We have these memory teams. I hate myself. Why have I done this? Oh, why, oh, why? The thing is, I think I've just I can't even. What are you don't don't pay me, 'cause that's just a waste. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying. Are you judging my singing? I did. Are you judging my singing? Is it? I am so dead. Oh my god, yeah. Miles, where are you? I need you to serenade with your guitar so I can sing even more poorly and die inside. I feel I would make a very bad Disney princess. More passion. Is Michael adding 10 more seconds to the time every time I. What's that? What's that song that goes like more passion, more. I feel like Michael needs to mic himself up because this is amazing coming from over there. Uh, Cape, singing is very much not my forte. Congratulations for your 7 stream streak. Cape, welcome to the team. I don't even know what I'm talking because apparently I can't talk when I sing, and I can't think when I can sing. No, that's not a sentence either. No melody, my husband says. But here I am, dying inside. Somebody please tell me how much longer I have because these onions are making me cry, or maybe it's the singing. Who knows? Why is it I always want to be poetic when I sing, but I don't have to? Somebody please help me. Apparently Zoo faded. Sosa UK remix is what you need. Plus your husband to voice the more passion lines. This one will be deleted after streaming. Absolutely. No, but seriously, how long do I have? Oh, you didn't? Okay, I'll do another minute, bonus minute, to make sure I've covered all the grounds. Talking with a delay is kind of like singing. It's called prose. It's ballad-like. Is poetry the same as singing? I think yes. But look at me go. I have somewhat survived. You know what? These onions aren't very cryy, spicy. So it's definitely the singing that's making me cry. I'm gonna say my 3 minutes is done. I think I've combined 3 minutes of singing. So I'm gonna stop and go cry in a corner. The end. I will never do this again. Goodbye. But anyway, what is Zoo Faded? Is that a song? Is that a video? Mm. Good lord, that was pain. I did not realize how painful it was going to be until I saw those words pop up. The funny thing is, sometimes I do hum along while I stream and while I cook. It's being told to do it. Makes you freeze. Well, it's still there for the stream. How many? Did I set a limit to how many can be redeemed? No, wait, did I not? I Michael's in my dashboard, like put, taking it off. He's he's like unlimited redeem. Oh, we shall see. My God, this is what happens when like Twitch gives you like example ones of like, oh, you're here, add these things, and I was just like, yeah, tick 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 tick. Regrets. I got so little done. My brain was so frazzled. Apparently, singing while cooking is like a 10 brain cell activity when I only have like two. So that was hilariously bad. Thank you, Whistle, for the very first custom bit redeem. However, choices were made indeed, and poor choices indeed were made. See, I can go so much faster just regular talking and regular cooking. Why was it so much harder when I was trying to sing? Good lord. To be fair, I should make it so that like, see, it's like I need to study up. Best best ever. I'm glad it was worth it for you because I am worried. I was worried there. I was like, man's got minus 10 investment there. Worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Spent 100 bits and you just got faff. You just got given faff. No, but yeah, once I like figure out nice setups and a bit of coding, I want to like um if it's like a times thing, I want to make sure there's like timers on the screen and stuff. But we'll get there. Get my new PC first. Where are we at on the PC? 164. That's not bad. That's a lot more than when I last checked. Thank you everybody for your support. I promise I do my very best to do the things that are redeemed. However, that one was entirely on me. I was well outside my comfort zone there. You know, and how it stressed me. Yeah, 100%. Drop the carrot. There's gonna be so much vegetable and not a lot of meat. It's gonna be a lot of insides to this pancake. A lot of insides to this pancake. A lot of bits in the pancake to create a generously pancake. Is pancake even the right word for this? I feel like it's more like a fritter than a pancake. I just need to have like a default song that I sing to the rhythm of, so I then don't have to think about that. Well, Phoenix, Phoenix, no. What are you doing? I don't like it when people say "well" in chat. Well means up to no good, huh? You'd be good at it. Well, oh no, stop! No, 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 no! Please, no! Can you hear my despair coming through the screen? Because I'm really, really angry. No, angry's the wrong word. I cannot believe this is my life right now. I'm going to be chopping these carrots at like one slice a second speed. I think my issue is I have no melody in my brain. Use my lungs. I fear. Sing a song I like. I don't. uh, She's like, what? What is a song I like? I have this. Just, just, just imagine. I'm like a musical theater person, and I'm just Disney princess singing. I just talk and sing at the same. But that requires way too much brain cells, and it's going way too fast. It's just like cogs turning. No, Rasmussen's too fast. I need something slower so my brain can keep up. I'm sorry, brain can't keep up. Brain can't keep. I can genuinely feel the brain cells leaving my body. Need a different song. Play a different song. As if it wasn't already. Is Michael my new music coach? Is he? Is he? Mystery so far. I'm glad. I feel like the 3 minutes thing just doesn't work because I just stall anyway. So I'll try and get you collective 3 minutes of singing. See, that's not even singing. I'm just like talking in prose. So what shall I do instead? I need a better tune. Also, I don't want to cut my fingers. Let's say I'll go for another 2 minutes. I'm sure that will be covered by the collective 3 minutes of singing. Because right now, my brain is so dead. The carrots are just... Ah, the candies, that's janky. Because I couldn't concentrate while I chopped. I can't believe I'm this bad at singing. I think the brain cells definitely un under capacity for singing and chopping. The end. I hope that was worth it. Because damn, this is getting removed today. Oh, I'm so sure I put a limit on the sing one too. This is pain. Use it on the something else. Someone's still going to say, I've got to go get something soon until it's ready. Soz, not soz. Mm. Now that we have a mountain of vegetables, we are going to... The beef tendons are already cut. They're just sat in the fridge right now. So I'm just going to make a batter. And then shove everything in the batter. And then we shall cook the pancake. Very little about this is Korean, except for the method itself. So it's very much Korean pancake-ish. I've got like residual frazzle from the singing, if you can even call it singing. Just residual frazzle from the frazzle. I've been frazzle dazzled. Right. We have beefy tendons over here. Oh, I just realized. Um, this is probably like jellified into like a block because that's what beef tendons do. So I may have to. It's like a solid block. I may have to excavate a little. Yeah. Let's grab a spoon. It's actually not too bad if it was cooking because mm, like, I hope it will not survive. I can do lose the glasses. Oh, I actually can't reach out now. I'm gonna have to like get this close. Yeah, I'm like, stuff on my hair. This is gonna happen. If you do the glasses during cooking shoot, just get me with bad posture. So I can see the thing I'm doing. Mike. Mike is on my shirt. Is it not working? Might notice Phil. I do have Mike on me. Okay. Strange. Let's skim the fat. We can use this to cook the pancakes in. Right. Let's excavate. This is like properly jellied. Let's see how much. Need to speak up? Okay. I just tape it to my face. Actually, what? It's my face. Says this is okay. Just because I don't want the batter to get like really wet. Oh, we shall see. Me checking chat. How long was the glasses for? See, I don't even know what time I set for these things. We want to save yourself. I'll give you 100 bits if you eat a chunk of tendon and jelly. I'll do it. I think I'm not very seasoned, but I'll do it. I made this myself. Be good. Let's go hydrate. Okay then. Oh, well then. Here we go. Make sure I have an acceptably chunky bit of jelly and tendon. Here we go. It's gonna be cold though, isn't it? How's that? Let's go. Is that acceptable? 100 bits worth of chunk. Yes. Alrighty. Let me just cleanse my mouth of like lychee lime water from before. Cheers, Phoenix. Thanks for the bits. Perfecto. Very bland. Because I didn't see this was just the pressure cooking juices from the goodness. Mm, water. Jelly beef water. There is not even a single drop of sodium chloride in here. And I didn't realize I didn't season the liquid. But yeah. Beef water aside, it is a very pleasant texture. The beef. The tendons have well well pressure cooked. The jelly is just very, very bland. It tastes like beef water because that is exactly what it is. I'm gonna try and excavate a few more bits of beef with not. I'm trying to like de-jelly the beef so the pancake batter doesn't get wet. What's a hype train? Thanks for the hype train. Let's go. So did the little power what are they called, power ups not count as hype train, or does it count towards? I don't even know. Flaskers can go back. I won't. Whenever you want. Also time done. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I need to like figure out like a timer system for the times things. That would help. Where even are my glasses? Yeah. See, all these new things. They keep adding new things that I'm like, I can't keep up. Clearly the mic is like resettled into being next mic base. So nothing nothing can be heard otherwise. Oh yes. A bit of fun. Thank you for all the bits. Very much appreciated. Added to the PC funds. Oop. I need to like seriously look into buying all my PC bits before we leave Japan because it's going to be probably worth buying the like components in Japan rather than trying to get them in the UK. So we need to get onto that. The rest of this is getting turned into a curry. So I'm kind of destroying the meat in here. Yeah, I think I've maybe one more chunk. Um because everything is coming out in jelly chunks and like I'm kind of wanting to like lose the jelly, which is not really working. That's okay. That's good enough. The rest is getting turned into a curry to put the flavor back in. And also I need to flavor this because this is so bland right now. Let me give it a little zhuzh. This is some Vietnamese MSG salt. I feel like I need to pump the flavor back in. Delish. I'll probably also add in a little bit of chicken bouillon. Get that all mixed in. We are going to get the old pan out. I'm going to use the beef dripping for cooking the thingies pancakes in. MSG salt is redundant. Not redundant because it's salt mixed with MSG. MSG in itself is not salt. It's like a mixture. So this stuff is regular salt with MSG and like herby bits, maybe a bit of chili as well. So it's yeah, okay. Yes, sodium, but it's also got sodium chloride in it. Okay, it's the powders are mixed. It is normal salt plus. Right. Let's see. Okay, this tablet is charged enough. Let's put the phone in. Sorry. Right. Let's make our butter. Let's do 100 grams of rice flour and water and Hello! Otaku-san, welcome! こんにちは。英語話しても大丈夫ですよ。どうぞ。Welcome. ようこそ。But seriously, chemically speaking, MSG is a salt. Yes, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, Venus. I was just clarifying that it wasn't just MSG on its own, and it was MSG with salt, mixed, combined with other things. Did you like the sandwich press as a batter cooker? I think it was such a great idea. I love that. We used to have the triangle one at home, so I was like, oh my god, I've seen that before. Yeah, Otaku-san, we are predominantly English speaking here. I can speak Japanese for anybody who wants me to speak Japanese, in which case I will do a bilingual stream. But it doesn't happen very often. Don't argue food science with food scientists. I was not arguing. I was just clarifying my intent and what I said. If it was just MSG, I would have just said MSG. But I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that it was MSG mixed with salt. So that's why I said MSG. Mm, right. We are rice flouring. Let's see how much. I'm running out of spoons. Mm. Boop. Let's see. I may have to double the batter, but also I quite like it when it's like a lot of filling in the batter rather than being very battery. Mm, maybe I'll do like a 1.5. Don't argue food science with the food scientist. Oh, yeah, sorry, I saw that. Are you an athlete or sports person kind of person because your body looks a bit better than other people? Oh, thanks. No, just the regular old person. I'm Japanese. It's the Asian genes. Gaming later. Yeah. I will say thank you to my mother for her genetics and my ancestors for being Asian. I think that's the that's where that's at. Woo, that's a lot of flour. And then what are we doing? I just realized, sorry, the camera is a bit wonky. What else is going in here? Egg, salt, water. I'm gonna have to do. I'm doubling because I've just realized I need 2 eggs. I can't do 1.5 eggs, so we'll do just extra rice flour. Double the batter, and then we are going to 2 eggs. I'll do these eggs because they're older. I'll leave the fresh ones. 2 eggs. And we need some water. So you best be playing Warframe. The Warframe, what's it called when people are trying to like make you join a cult or a religion? What's that called again? What's that called? Right. We've got water and we've got egg goo. Let's add a bit of the magic stuff in the tooth. Oh my god, so cool. What color? Them's be the important questions. What color Kool-Aid are we talking? Because, you know, it matters. We gotta get a little whiskey because a small whisk is better than a big whisk. See, I can sing that. Can you tell me anything about Japanese language school? I think I heard something about A class and non-A class. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I've never been to a Japanese school. I am Japanese a la birth, so a la birth. So I couldn't really tell you what the differences are. I'm a little bit sorry. I'm a little bit sus about these eggs. I'm going to crack them separately just in case. They are sus. If you're gaming anyway, then we'll go live. I'm off tomorrow, so we'll be here. Cool. I mean, generally speaking, I mean, A class would indicate that's like top class, but honestly, that's the most assumptions I can give you. Sorry I couldn't be of help. I am never been in a language. Sorry, I'm just gonna sniff the eggs, make sure they all look all right. Plonk that in there. They're like these eggs are like a little bit old, so I'm just double checking. Japanese eggs, they're like best before dates are rated for raw consumption. And so like if you're having them cooked, you can have them a lot later than the best before. These are like a week out of date, so I'm just double checking. So yeah, we've got eggs and water. Just gonna mix this up. Delicious, delicious eggy water concoction. Yeah. Oh yeah, got it on here. Just haven't. Whizzle's had it. Yep. Eggy water is there. So we are doing a rice flour pancake. Because I have it, and we want to finish using it. So we have eggy water going in to our batter. Okay, this was a lot more batter than I thought. Maybe a single portion would have been fine. Whoopsies. But then again, I have done like a lot more ingredients than it suggests, so maybe it's fine. So I'm just mixing up our batter. This is rice flour, egg, water, and salt, MSG, and stuff. We've got a little bit of beef dripping, fat, tallow, whatever you want to call it, in the pan. We're going to put all of this in here and then cook it. Job's a good one. It's basically Husbando's okonomiyaki episode, but better. Because apparently I'm a better cook. So we're gonna just mix that in. Did you say something? Am I chatting shit? No, why would you think I'm chatting shit? You are mistaken. Right. We have I hope this fits. I'm gonna put all of our bits in the pan. Nice, nice, nice. Then we'll be streaming right? Maybe something after. So go catch that if you want. Ingredients. going to fit. See, it physically fits. So as long as I'm careful, it will fit. I'm just gonna judge another bit of um chicken bouillon over top because why not? Let's gentle mix of everyone through the batter. Stay. We'll see how it goes. How was your house viewing, flat viewing? Property viewing the other day, by the way, Lizzle. Did it go well? Or has it not happened yet? Am I mistaken? Mm. We are mixing. To be fair, I think this is actually a good amount of batter. This is coating it the way I hoped it would. Which is good. I just wanted like just coated. So we are slowly but surely making our way in. Nice. So we have butter ready. We're going this not wait, why is my this side? Nope, wrong way, sorry. Nearby kind of cheap spots cancelled it. See? Yeah, neighborhood is important. We're gonna get our fat melty. I'm actually going to what's this beef fat off the off the belly so that I have it on demand to cook with. So I'm just gonna have all the a spoon is definitely the better choice for this. So I'm just gonna scoop off all of the beef off the jelly. Sorry, I'm so far away. Just lost space. Oh, big chunk. So satisfying. We have a very clean, very collagen-nated beef jelly right now. So delicious. Yum yum. I should have definitely seasoned the thing a little bit. I feel I may have messed up there. It's a really good area. Yeah. Yeah, it's always difficult when you're trying to look at places where you've not lived before. Kind of like, do I trust you? Go. Oh, I just realized I had some aubergines I wanted to put in. Is it too late for aubergines? You know what? I am going to put the aubergines in. But I feel like the aubergines are going to go funny if I put them in raw. So I'm going to quickly cook off this aubergine in this oil and then add them into the batter separately. I don't trust this aubergine to stay good, well cooked. So I'm just going to quickly cut the aubergines up. It's going to cook it separately first before adding it back into the pancake batter. I've had this aubergine kind of sat in here for like ages and I want to kind of get rid of it. So let's quickly Ah! This silly light. To do little shreds of aubergine. I'm very excited tomorrow. We're going to my grandparents to go play mahjong with them, which I think is so wholesome. How Asian of me. This is it's always nice to try and get the approval of the big daddies family. You think you're going to be here for the foreseeable? Fair enough. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, gotta make the most of the situation. I streamed that for a bit. Yeah, I know. I probably should. To be fair, might do some after Pokemon. Did I say I'm gonna stream on Sunday? I feel like I've messed up because I'm going to my grandparents tomorrow, and therefore I need to push backwards because I will not be home by then. Whoops. Right. Let's quickly cook this off. It's fully just double booked myself. Wow. Let's cook this up. Bit of heat, please. Bit of flavor. Do we have tongs? Tongu! Tongu wa doko desu ka? Tongu is here. Just gonna quickly cook down the aubergines. I want this to be like almost all cooked through because I feel like these vegetables in here, they will like cook residually in the pancake, but I feel like these guys, you want them to be fully cooked. You don't want crunchy aubergine. So I'm just gonna cook this off. It smells so good. Cooking it in beef fat was absolutely the shout. So good. Actually, yesterday when I went to go see my friend, I made some homemade char siu, but like not in like the Chinese sense, more like in the Japanese sense. So it's like a slow cooked, slow. What did I? They called sous vide. That's the word. I sous vide the a chunk of pork shoulder. Like I sous vide a chunk of pork shoulder for like 5 hours, and then you like cool it, chill it, and then you like slice it into like really thin slices to like put into like toppings. Probably shouldn't say it, but I kind of like the look of that game when you played it. Yes! Welcome to the cult of Mahjong. We have better Kool-Aid than the Warframe people. Did you use the chicken kettle? I did not use the chicken kettle. I used the I used the actual pressure cooker that was made for this. it has a sous vide function. So I did not use chicken kettle. I think I could have. Yeah, because well, actually no. Well, the sous videing temperature unfollowed. The sous videing temperature for the pork was 63 degrees, and chicken kettle only does 10-degree increments because it's made for brewing stuff, not like chicken, not for meats. So I would have had to do it at 70, which would have been not long. It would have been too hot for sous videing. So only because of that, I used the actual appliance that does it. Um, Still don't know how it works. I mean, oh, the game, the game is fun. The game is just. It's like a, a more complicated version of um poker in ways. Poker and rummy combined, I feel. You just need to know your hands, know what you're aiming for, and trying to make those shapes. Um, right. We have. I just went to go touched. Mim's version looks good. Yeah, Ricci City is much prettier, I must say. Like potentially a bit much in ways, but also it is designed better as a game. Obviously, we're talking about the game and not anything else. Um, so we're going to go in with our vapor. Trying to think I reckon four pancakes is a good amount. Of course, yeah, definitely. We're talking about the actual game UI, nothing else. But no, I do agree. Rich City is a better design game for sure. However, and I do feel a little bit uncomfortable playing that game for other reasons. I'm fine watching other people play it, but I feel like for myself it's a bit much. あなたのご主人いますか？いますよ。Husbando is over there. You wanna come say hi? He's gonna come say hi. Come say hi to Otaku-san. Right, we have batter going in. We don't want it to be too hot because we want to go a bit low and slow because we do have to make sure all of our. You are a state. You're always a state, Michael. Hello, welcome. You're gonna show your face. You're gonna show your face. What? You need to squat. Wow. Hello. I can do this. You need to work on your Nihongo more. We all need to work on our Nihongo. So my ancestors didn't disown me. Right. We are going to. I don't want them to be too big. I do want them to be I want to make sure I can flip this, and so Michael doesn't come and laugh at my face for not being able to flip stuff. Hey guys, look at this shit. Yeah, have Gaijin Husbando. I needs to be shout out, but it's not full. Is he European? He is British. Englandojin desu. Igirisjin desu. Why did I actually say Englandojin? Oh my god. イギリス人です。Wow. I'm Japanese, I promise. So we're just going to give this a little cooksy. Just gonna like shove it in so we have some semblance of roundness. Make him work on kitchen on his off days. I wish husband cooks maybe like once in a blue moon, if I'm lucky. Unless, of course, we hit the super special redeem button and force him. British woman would make him work in the kitchen on the off days. Well, I value my health and my taste buds. So I put him on the dishes instead. He's on cleanup duties. / shout out Whizzle. British woman could stomach his cooking. Now. He speaks Nihongo too. On a scale of 1 to 10, how Nihongo are you? How many? 3. San, he says. There we go. You did it. You did it, Whizzle. Third time lucky. I want it to be like proper crispy. Maybe I'll flip it first just to. Oh, do I? No, I'm not going for the actual flip. Yes. No, no. Don't look. All that judging I did. He's got a personal sensei. Yeah, Michael, you got a personal sensei. Did you hear that? Right, that was a horrendous flip. Sorry for the screams. I apologize to anybody wearing headphones. I'm just gonna. Well, a lot of when you put forward. Yeah, so / is like which is like actual commands. The exclamation marks are external commands, and I've not set any external commands. So nothing comes up when you do exclamation mark because I haven't set any. But it's / is the real ones, the actual big ones. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it relatively low because we do want everyone to cook through well and also not burn. But oh, I didn't even know pro mod here. あなたの料理が上手ですね。あなたの is correct. And yeah, so because you're talking about my cooking. But I would say あなたの料理 instead of あなたの料理が you should say あなたの料理は Ask me why, it's just more correct. Um, Now Whistle's just having a play around with the mod systems now. He's just like, ooh, all the new buttons. Yes, yes, thank you. Why pay God knows how much tuition goes for nowadays when you can just watch a streamer correct you. Take ages to cook through. I mean, low and slow makes it crispier. I must be patient. Patience is a virtue that is very lacking in this space. I learned Nihongo by myself on YouTube online. I used a book called Minna no Nihongo. Oh, I've heard Minna no Nihongo. I feel like Michael owns that book also. Like it is everyone's textbook. Oh yes, the book is looking way better. See, that's the color we want. I'm just gonna like eat this carrot and see how we are. Little bite. Hmm. Yes. Good crunch. That's what we like. Hmm. Oh, yes. The because we're using rice flour, it's super crunchy. けど、本の日本語と日本人の日本語ちょっと同じじゃないですね。You are correct. I mean, that's the same with like any language. The textbook, the textbook way they teach a language is never the same as how they actually speak it. And that is just the age-old dilemma, I suppose, between like learning by immersion versus learning by the book, so to speak. Need some sweet chili sauce. Yes, that would be so good. The proper sauce for this is usually like a sweet soy vinegar situation. I've got gochujang today in a tube because I'm a heathen. And also Japan doesn't always sell it in a tub everywhere. Um, Michael, do you want to eat as we go because it's going to be hot? I can't hear you. Yeah, he's talking the other way, so I can't hear him. My window view is amazing. I think it would look more good on rainy days. It is currently raining, I think. I think you just can't see it. Yeah, it is currently raining. It's just not heavy enough to see. But yes, it is gorgeous. It's our back window views. Um right, we have when pancake number one. What? You guys are gonna get a treat today. We don't usually eat on stream, but I feel like this needs to be like eaten as we go. So we are going to chop it up and we um yum. Bone apple teeth, itadaki munch, all that jazz. Mmm. So good. Yum. Hello. I'm gonna butcher this. Lee? That's a one, not an F. How would you like to be called? You're gonna be Fife otherwise. Welcome to the stream. We've just been cooking some Korean pancakes. Korean pancakes-ish. The ingredients inside are not very Korean pancake, but we're just gonna eat and cook really. We probably won't eat all of them today because I've got a lot. I'll probably freeze the rest for a rainy day. Um, I'm just gonna sit here an hour, pretty hot. Sit here and cook these pancakes until they're all finished. I was meant to make a dipping sauce, but I'm chomping down. Mmm. Oh, hot. Mm. Going to go here. I'm like, oh, I need to. Okay, let me just put the batter on because that can just hang out while I make the dipping sauce. So keep on making the next batch. So in here we have carrots, peppers, onions, beef tendons, which I have pre-prepared, and aubergines. The batter is rice flour, egg, salt, MSG, salt and MSG for the pedantics out there. Gyu niku, yes. Gyu suji. Suji is tendons. So in Japanese restaurants, you'll find this being sold as gyu suji, beef tendon. It's one of those things that are like a little bit of an acquired taste. It's a kind of textural thing. Not everybody will like it. But I really like it when it's properly prepared. Like the collagen breaks down and it's really melty and delicious. Anyway, let me make a sauce. So yeah, the usual sauce for Korean pancakes is like a sweet soy sauce, vinegar dipping sauce. But I actually prefer having a gochujang sauce. So this is Korean chili paste. And I'm going to mix a little bit of sugar, a little bit of miso, a little bit of basically a little bit of anything until it tastes good. So I'm just going to adjust until I like it. A little bit of gochujang paste. え、韓国料理 Yeah. Korea in Japanese is Kankoku. So Korean food would be Kankoku ryori. Kankoku. This is Kankoku ryori. Actually, this is quite good on its own, to be fair. Yeah, 忘れた。Korea, Kankoku, China, 中国. Yep. I want this to be like a little bit less strong, though. I want to like dilute it, but like not with water. because I feel like this is like it's the right flavor. It's just not the right strength. Maybe a little bit of water. So good. I'm gonna put a little bit of sesame seeds in there. Because not. And then so would Kankoku yaki be correct? Oh, so close. In Japanese it'd be Kankoku yakiniku. Barbecue. Well, barbecue in its like, Japanese J barbecue or K barbecue sense is yakiniku in Japanese. It's grilled meat. That's just the name of the cuisine. So Korean barbecue would be Kankoku yakiniku. Not just yaki, because yaki is just grilled. But the cuisine that is J barbecue or K barbecue is yakiniku. It's grilled meat. So close. But yes, you're basically there. Um, I'm going to let this down with like the tiniest bit of water, just to make it a bit more dippable. Um, but like if you were like, but the funny thing is, if you were talking about like American barbecue, you would say barbecue. Like in katakana, it would be barbecue. Um, but like when it comes to Korean and Japanese barbecue, it is yakiniku. So we got a little bit of a more dippable consistency now. Yum. Try this on a bit. Mmm, so good. How are we doing around here? Still a bit pasty, but we go in low and slow. How do I say feet? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. I know ashu means leg. How do you say feet? Um, the whole thing is ashi. This is ashi, ashiura, like the soles of your feet. Ashiura, ashi. The whole thing is ashi. Ashikubi, your foot neck, your like leg neck. Ashikubi, hiza, knee, fukurahagi, calf, futomomo, thigh. The whole thing is ashi. This is ashi, but also the ashi. Yeah, basically. And then you point, and then you point, and then they'll go, oh, so close. And then they'll be like, where on your ashi? Because basically the bottoms of your feet is ashiura. Ura means on the side, ashiura. The tops of your feet, this side, is ashinoko, the shell kind of your foot. So let's now touch my feet. So let's touch my hands. Um, yeah. So the whole thing is ashi. Just Japanese things. I'm just here nomming. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Odeko. Forehead is odeko. 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 Correct. Whoa. It's a little itchy as well. Because you can't claim to have Korean food and not have kimchi. So we're just gonna do a bit of kimchi on the side. I should probably portion this out because I'm not gonna eat all of this today. And food hygiene, etc., etc. Let's not double dip into kimchi. That's a good kimchi bowl. Fun. Gonna give this a smush smush all the way around. It's one of those things. These always take like way longer than I think. Because they take a while to like cook through. I'm just gonna do a little kimchi in the pot. You know what I should have done? I should have got some like scallions out the garden. Put a bit of spring onion. But it's raining outside, so do forgive. Kimchi. I just realized it's the other way around. I just like touch the inside. Oops. So the kimchi's going back in the fridge. Very nice, very nice. Oh, these are those lights. I need to hack into this. Alright. That bit's kind of fallen off, so I'm just gonna eat that on the side. Just gonna have a plate stack for the other ones to cool down because I will pop it in the freezer to eat another day. Because let's be honest, we're not getting through 4 pancakes today. You big enough a plate? Just yeah. Yum. These are so crispy. Crispy wispy. I'm just gonna try. Mm. Mm. Oh, oh, oh. That's it. Oh my god. All that effort. It pains me. Right. One pancake. There's 2 more to go. What is the most relaxed and well-paid job in Japan? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Ooh. It's so sticky. Say one from I'm not home. She is not home. Oh god, let's chill out. This oil is having a mare. Mother is not home tonight. She is out. So we'll pop it all in the freezer. These are much better frozen than like fridged. They 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 last better. They keep better. Not a scantiest scientist. Hey, I know water pops if there's oil, but sometimes like I just can't be bothered. Also, yes. So the that back to the jobs. Oh, that's what you're talking about. The jobs. Not a scientist is absolutely the correct answer. Um, what is a relaxed but well? The thing is, I feel like everything is relative, right? You're gonna be like paid like not like amazing salaries, but then there's jobs that like you don't need to do much, so it's relaxed. So like I feel like that's a relative term. If there was a job that was actually really super well paying and relaxed, that job would not exist because everybody would be doing it, and therefore that would not be the case. Um, so I don't know. I think that also depends on the person as well. Like, because I feel like if what do you consider relaxed? Because in my opinion, like there's a lot of jobs, for example, in Japan, like in security, like physical, you know, looking after a place kind of a thing. There's a lot of a demand for security, and like 95% of the time doing nothing. You're just there watching the perimeter. So it's like you're getting paid to do nothing. Is that a good job to you? And then on the off chance you need to like pay someone down, you pay someone down. But like, what's your definition of a relaxed job? Because like I don't know, like if you like driving, for example, like a taxi driver just gets to drive around all day. Well, gets to drive around all day, and you get paid. Like so, a lot of like taxi drivers. So when in Japan, to you have to be part of a taxi company to be a taxi driver. Hear me out. There is a point to this question, to this story. And if after 10 years, I think, of working at a taxi company, you're allowed to become like a sole business owner of a taxi. It can be a private taxi. It's called personal taxi, but it's not like you're not personally driving anyone around. You're still a taxi, but you're allowed to be your own boss, if that makes sense. You don't have to be in a taxi company. Um, After 10 years, you can like apply to become a sole owner taxi business. And a lot of taxi drivers strive to do that because um, when you aren't working under a taxi company, you pocket all of the money that your customers give you while charging the same because taxi rates in Japan are fixed in regions, so you don't like have cheaper taxis and other taxis. All taxis charge the same. Um, when you're like going by the meter, the meter like counting thingy. Sorry, I'm just gonna flip this. Uh, uh, I'm still working on my uh, some skills. Um, so yeah, you're basically, if you're a sole trader taxi driver, then you essentially earn 100% of the taxi fare. Um, they are, I mean, I think it entirely depends on where you're comparing to. If you're comparing to like the rest of Asia, then yeah. But if you're comparing to like the UK, it's not that expensive. Um, yeah. So, it would it would vary, I think. I think the difficulty is because the taxi business is such a controlled space, like there is you're essentially guaranteed business if you're doing taxi. So becoming a taxi driver is a lot um, more difficult. Like Ubers in Japan all have to be qualified taxis. So you can't, not anybody can just become a taxi driver. Um, Similar to London. London, I believe you need a tax. Well, I don't know, I can't remember. What else is there? I feel like anything where like, do you think foreigners like taxi drivers who can speak basic? I think so. Um, I do. The thing is, it's a bonus um, if someone can speak a bit of English, but it's never a negative if they can't speak English. If that makes sense, because the expectation is that they can't speak English. Um, because in especially nowadays, you can book taxi through an app, and you don't have to like give directions and stuff. So the language barrier is a lot lower nowadays than before. Before you have to like physically tell, you hail a cab and you have to get in the cab and tell the taxi driver where to go, through your phone or whatever. Or like write it down or point or what have you. But nowadays you can book a taxi through an app, so you can already like it's don't need to give directions anymore, which I think hugely lessens the amount of communication required. Technology indeed. But then again, like, not everybody wants conversation from a taxi driver. Like I'm much more of a quiet, I want to like not think about stuff when I'm on a taxi, but like sometimes I'm in the mood to talk, but like most of the time I'm not. So communication is probably a lot less um of a requirement for me because I don't want to chit chat when I'm on a taxi. um I think technologia is from Arab memes, I think. Never mind. I mean, if this can Michael Elo. Oh, these pancakes. A lot if he was hungry, but I don't think we're both very hungry right now. Ooh, we're crispy on this side. Um, I have so far managed one edge of this pancake. Because I'm like talking and eating at the same time, I feel like I fill up a lot faster. Really crispy bits are really yummy. I dig it. Also, this is the first time I've seen Michael attempt to spell like that, and I love it. I feel like Michael is the most like commonly misspelled common name. FYI, our Michael is a Michael kind of a Michael, and he takes great pride that he is an AEL Michael and not AEL Michael or an AEAL Michael. Insert every other spelling of Michael here. Michael. Unfortunately, I'm not well versed in the memories, so I apologize if I missed the joke. I am uneducated, as Michael says. I keep forgetting to eat. My pigs are going cold. How can I can tell it if it's a British? Well, in our place, we can tell by looking at nose and tiny lips. Okay. Well, so British people have don't they have a specific nose shape? To be fair, Michael doesn't often get told he looks British. He gets told he oft to his delight, I suppose, get mistaken for being Italian usually because of the facial hair, and also especially during summer, he's a bit darker. He's quick to tan. Um, he doesn't burn too much, so he's quick to tan and therefore does not look too British. Just gonna wrap this guy up. I was just cooling it off on the plate because these guys are hot and I don't want to melt the cling film. Just going to wrap these guys up like so. I did not. Oh, that was such a bad wrap. My God, didn't even like didn't even cover off pancake. Double wrap that bad boy. We wrap it up. Wrap it up. And then we're going to put it all in a zippy bag. He looks more European. Is he mixed? He is not mixed. Well, he's 90%. Like, well, he's more than that probably. Like the thing is it is anybody pure anything really in Europe? Is anybody pure anything? He has a British phenotype, whatever that means. Um, I think he has like an Italian great, great, great something. Your great nan. Okay. Her great grandmother was Italian. His great grandmother was Italian. Yeah, it kind of does look like a pizza. Not gonna lie, it's flat and it's round and it's got stuff. It's got bits. So it is easily. We're gonna just stack these all up. We've just cling filmed them. We're gonna shove them in a double bag. We'll stack them all up in there to go in the freezer. Are we done spitting? Bro probably can't resist pasta. Loves the stuff. I mean, it's just a European thing, isn't it? Okay. I will slowly influence him into the way of the Asian. To be fair, he's a great big fan of rice. Rice is also rice is peak. And I'm not just saying that. Rice is the superior carbohydrate. To be fair, though, having been in Japan for like last 2 and a bit years, he has been missing the potatoes. Last one. Did good on the portioning. This one looks a little bit smaller, but that's okay. It's not very meaty though. Instead, he's a meaty boy. So, like, try and like flatten it as much as possible. My sister don't really like pasta. I think there's something wrong with it. Oh no! More for you, Wizzle. More for you. Maybe she's just not had good pasta. Just try and connect that bit of beef together. Just trying to like slowly smash. There we go. What's his favorite Japanese food? What is your favorite Japanese food? Man's zoned in my game. He can't hear me. Had the last lot I cooked for 3 days. More for you. Husbando? He must be playing Donkey Kong or something because he's zoned in. This kimchi is so good. My god, I haven't eaten it yet. I didn't realize. Mm, I really like this one. I haven't bought the brand before. I quite like this. It's got a lot of like bonito flake in it, I think. It's a bit sweeter. Hmm. Um, just having a little party for one over here. Mm. What kind of pasta did you Grizzle? Oh no. It's so pasty. I messed up. Push them all together. Okay. We will flip it back over later and it will crisp up. It is the way. That's my one. Yeah, I know, right? It's okay. I'll keep flip flopping it until it's good again. No, this is why we like these. These are very forgiving. Oh, good. I feel like I need a cold one because this is like such a such a nice little. Ooh, half open bottle of wine. Do we trust it? A Riesling. Shall we see? Shall we risky bisky? Huh? What's your favorite Japanese food? Go on then. Mystery Riesling. Let's go. Abura soba. Interesting. Abura soba is a type of ramen, I suppose, and it's a dry noodle, so it's not in a broth. Um, cheers, guys. Hope it's good. Mm, it's been open. It's been open a few weeks, I can tell, but it's all right. Manageable. Hmm. Right. How are we doing over here? The looking great on this side. It's all right. We just let it chill. What I'm also going to start doing is I'm going to put this back in the pan, like reheat. This is like ratchet barbecue, Japanese barbecue. I'm like reheating my pancake as I eat because this has gone cold now. So much better. So good. The beef on this has gone really nice and crispy. I just like stolen a bit. Mm. This is why I love beef tendon. It's so melty, delicious. Mm. Right. Let's. How am I going to chop this? Let's move the wine glass out of the way because I'm an intelligent human being. I have disaster prevention skills. Let's move this to the side. Not spilling it all. And then we're gonna take this out. Wow, don't fold over on myself. I'm just gonna quickly reheat these guys. Let's put on like the lowest setting. So we know we can get like a re-crisp on them. So I've been yapping too long and they've all gone cold. Just give it a reheat. 5, 6, no! Cannot believe he didn't even wait for me to have more wine. He's making me sing sober again. What a nice mod. I thought mods were meant to look after the streamer, not shit on them. That's not what you did. Here's some crispy, crispy pancakes. And they're gonna be very hot. I just dropped it. I cannot believe you're doing this to me. Here I am. I thought I was done. I thought I was safe. But not anymore. Nothing is safe. I am so deleting this redeem after the stream. It's lasted a grand 1 stream. And that's it. Y'all spending bits like it's channel points. I mean, very grateful. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing this right. Girl needs more drinks. I have not had enough wine for this. What's with these emotes? This is not the vibe. This is not vibing. I ran out of things to say. I've also just realized I could just not talk for 3 minutes. Because if I got nothing to say, I don't have to sing it. Did I just create my own loophole, maybe? Let me just flip all of these pancakes so they get a good warm toasty through. Michael, dinner is ready. I don't even know when this happened, so I don't even know when to stop singing. Did you add this to Mims as well? Mims added it to himself. He's loving the idea. I feel like I've got the same 2 tunes. It's not really working, is it? I need more training to make this redeem work. But yes. Wizard is asking, did you add it to yours as well? No? You should. You're gonna come eat? Come again? I can't hear him. I feel like it's been 3 minutes. Is someone timing? And then we're gonna put these guys back in as well. Because it will stay hotter this way. I'm only gonna get this for 1 day. I'm gonna live it up. Yeah. Maybe I'll add it back again once I've done my drink. I realize I'm far too uncomfortable to keep this on as a regular thing. I'm just gonna line this all up back in here to keep it warm. I'm just reconstructing the pancake. Ta-da! Dinner is served. Nah, probably not. Right, well, cheers. Cheers to singing. Never again. That's us, I think. Let me just wrap this up, wrap the last pancake up, and then we shall say goodbye. Michael is streaming after, apparently. So go hit him up if you want more shenanigans. I'll probably sit next to him, so we can keep yapping. So yeah, pancakes. They've been cut up and re-put back in the pan, so very deconstructed. But these are very delicious. I am just going to. There's no room. I'm just going to wrap up the other pancake to put in the freezer, and then we shall say goodbye. Thanks for joining again. Tomorrow's stream I have scheduled for 3, I believe. However, I do not think that's going to happen at 3 because I'll still be IRL mahjonging with the grandparents. So I will find out when we will be back, and then I will reschedule the time accordingly. So yeah, I shall see you tomorrow, but later than the original stream time suggests. We're just going to zip these guys up. Here we have it. This is a little freezer stash for another day, a rainy day. And if I can even get into the freezer, yeah, freezer stash for another day. This is us for today. Wow, why did I even touch that? So silly of me. It's the handle. I'm gonna go take this to the table now. Thank you so much for everybody who joined today. Good to see some new faces around. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be Pocopiering and maybe Mahjong after if people want to see me play Mahjong even more. I'll probably be in a Mahjong brain, so I probably will play a bit of Mahjong tomorrow as well. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.